My name is Willie Phillips, Willie James Phillips Jr.
Mars
Datway1k, nigga.
Out here, I go by Datway. ODU snapped me with the name Datway, Datway1k, so that's what I go by out here. People know me as Datway. Now I'm actually from Alabama, but I moved to Northern Virginia, so I actually kind of claim both. But I'm really from Alabama, so 334, got it tatted on me. So that's who I rap. All my tattoos got meaning behind it. I got a tattoo of a rose that represents a falling clock. And it's basically, it has a rose, but it has a clock on the pedal. And the clock lost numbers, and it represents like, my mom had 12 kids, and I don't know all 12 of them. So the 12 is at the bottom of the rose. You know, rose represents love, but the 12 is at the bottom because my mom had 12 kids, but I don't know all of them. So, you know, the older I get, I'm gonna forget it. Like, so that's why 12 is like below there. And then there's some other numbers. It's just a clock though. So, and then one of them is, like I said, the 334. I got that tatted on me. That's where I'm from. And one of them was a Bible verse, Luke 12:48. To whom much is given, much is required. And my other one is just a tattoo that I got when I moved from Alabama to Virginia. So they all mean something. The way I build myself today is all built around the word family. So even my friends, like, I look at them like that. So it just depends for it. When I moved to Virginia, my cousin had the equipment already. And I was like, I be rapping sometimes. You ever caught yourself doing something, you just rapping? I was like, oh, that sounds good. Ooh. Yeah. So when I found out my cousin did it, he was like, might as well take advantage of it. So that's what I started doing. So I went into the basement one day and we started rapping, and I was like, okay, I like doing this. This is fun. I can say whatever I want. This freedom, like. So ever since I started doing that, I started freestyle everywhere. Even in high school, at lunch, I'll freestyle. You feel me? Anywhere, basketball games, I'll do it. Any football locker room, I did it. My football team had me do it before we played games. I freestyle before the games. Stuff like that.
And we gon' run it like the All-Stars. They count your iron and I'm too far. Ooh, about money, you know, too much. Oh, I think I'm going off the moon rocks. You brought them back on the earth, nigga. Hey, I'm still smoking on that dirt, nigga. Smoking on that dirt, smoking on that perk. Nigga, make it work. I don't got a job, but I still work. I just grind. If you listen to my song, it's called grind. You gotta do that all the time just to get the money. Prime, no wonder. Got the prime, no wonder. I'm fucking Stevie, no wonder. You fucking know how we run it. Nigga, run out, we ponder. I'm making steps in the jungle, and then I'm cool with the hunger, and I'm cool with Obama. I'm making shots, nigga. And how the fuck these niggas ballin' with some thoughts, nigga? They take them to the mall, they just wanna shop, nigga. They dry your pockets out, they run you to a mob, nigga. Then now you on the top 10 worst flop, nigga. And how the fuck these niggas jealous? I don't get it, ayy. Nigga fucking ballin' like we really playing tennis, ayy. Nigga, I'm just white teeth, I'm cool with my dentist, so I go. Nigga said, hey, that way you my apprentice. I said, damn.
First song I ever put out in high school was called Netflix and Will. No joke, like, I thought it was cool, cause you know the joke Netflix and chill, so I was like, oh, my name Will, so. I ain't gonna lie, my best friend gave me an idea. She was like, Will, you should make a song Netflix and Will. I said, that's corny, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. So when I did it, it went dummy in high school. All the girls, my name was no longer Willie in high school. It was Netflix and Will, so that was my very first song. But then when I got to college, the very first song I dropped in college, I would say it was Grind. And things I've just been looking up ever since. But I would say that was the first track I actually dropped. So my favorite bars, for real, the whole song, but I said, my angel keep me from my devils. That's one of my favorite lines of the song. Like, and then what I was saying, I was like, bitches, they telling me bitches, they always come back and they jealous. Like, it's not aimed towards no one, it's just things I've been through. Like, I've been in a situation where girls will tell you another thing to make you feel good about yourself. Go behind your back to tell them something. But at the end of the day, they're doing it because they jealous. Like, they talking about you because they jealous of something. So, and then I say, niggas, they hating for nothing. They always come back and they tell it. Niggas will hate on you for anything. Niggas will hate on you for the clothes you wear, bro, for the way your hair is, all the friends you got. But they hate for a reason. You feel me? They hate for a reason. So I just say, my angel keep me from my devils. Like, it's crazy. I actually have an upcoming beach event at the Beach Bash. April 21st. Come out, support. It's gonna be me, Jersey, Day. We gonna turn it up. We had to for the one time. Gotta turn it up for the ODU for the one time. But I got that event coming up, so yeah, be there. April 21st. To be honest, I'm still trying to work my way up there, but it's so much advice. But the advice I would give you is just do you. Like, so many people out here will sleep on your stuff, but there's people who really like it. There's people out here who really like your music, so make it for them. And if you don't make it for them, make it for somebody. Like, I have an inspiration for making music. Like, where I came from and how I came up, that's my story, so I feel like I could express that in many different ways by R&B music, rap, like different stuff. But if you really want to do something, you're going to put your mind to it. You're not going to worry about what other people think. Like, whether you're making clothes, making music, you're a cooker, you feel me, you're a chef, it's different. Like, people always going to have something negative to say. But if you was always doing something right, then there would be no negative. So I would just keep that, like, number one. Just don't really worry about what people think. Because I know my friends have told me, Will, your music slept on. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Like, I know that, you know that, but people still gonna hate regardless. So even the people who's doing the same thing as you, like, I met artists who I tried to get in contact with, and they'll be on some airing and stuff. Like, they'll be like, "Nah, I'm doing this for me." I'll be like, "Okay." And you just go down your own road. You know what you gotta do. So that's what I do. I just think to myself, and I don't really care about what people think. But I know it's kind of like I'm contradicting myself, because as an artist, you gotta worry about what people think, or else how would you know what music to make? But at the same time, you can't really worry about what people think, and be you, like, be yourself. I'm that way. Be whoever you is. Hopefully, the next step. I am working on my mixtape. My first mixtape is gonna be dropping soon. Actually, it's called DGG the mixtape. That way going global. The mixtape. It's gonna go down. Got to. I'm gonna try to have a music video. You know, I turned 21 this summer, so I'm gonna try to have a music video off for Grind this summer. So after I release that video, it's just gonna be over. I just know, I have a good feeling in my heart that once I put that video out, that's when things will start looking up for me. I want to give a special shout out to my man ZaySantana with the flicks. If you need a picture, video, hit him up. Legacy Loop, leaders engaging, leaders encouraging generations across centuries, and Loop stands for love of opposite people.